everyone, how's everyone doing? We're gonna do a hair dye video today, which is something that I haven't done in a while, and I'm gonna try a new hair dye brand that I've never tried before, and I really don't know what to expect. I've been keeping my split hair for a while, and I intend to keep it this way. I really like it. I want to maintain this natural brown color, which is dark brown, and this, I've had it platinum blonde, and I haven't dyed any of these parts. I have been bleaching it and toning it, and that's all done by a professional. I haven't been doing anything by myself at home, but I intend to change this part. I only been toning it, I haven't been dyeing it, and I like platinum blonde, but it's kind of tough to keep. It's a pretty unreliable color, if that makes sense. You never really know what you're gonna get, and sometimes it might look like silver, which is my preference, and sometimes it just look like blonde. I keep it up with a purple shampoo from Bedhead, and sometimes I also do some toner at home by Revolution. I love Revolution, and these are both good products to keep the yellow out of your hair, but really depends on how long do you keep them in the shower and how many times you do them per week. It can really change the color of your hair. So sometimes I have really blonde yellow hair, which I don't like, and sometimes it's silver perfection. So I really wanted to maintain the silver for longer. So this brand, Herman's Amazing Hair Dye, they come from Sweden, I believe, and they have quite a few gray shades, which is not something that it's super common. They have a toner, they have a silver, which is the one that I got. They have two different gray shades, one medium and another darker, I believe. And I was very tempted to get the darker gray, but at the same time, it seemed like it wasn't a neutral gray. It seems like it was pending to purple or blue, and that's something that I'm really scared, because I want a neutral gray. I don't want my hair to fade into purple or blue or green or whatever, which is something that apparently happens quite often with these types of dyes. I'm gonna be incredibly upset if this happens to me, and I'm already nervous because of the color that I see here. This seems to be pure purple or just a regular toner, which, yeah, I'm not impressed by. I was expecting to see silver grayish on the bottle already. This is 100% vegan and not tested on animals. It has 115 milliliters, and I'm gonna compare it with other brands' price size. So it comes with a little booklet on the top with the instructions, which I find it really cute. The packaging is amazing, that's for sure. And yeah, that's a lot of instructions. I'm imagining it's in several languages. Bleach the hair, wear gloves. That's one thick dye. Look how thick it is. It looks like a freaking pomade. Look, doesn't budge. The consistency of this dye is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I don't have any gloves, so don't follow my example. It's so incredibly thick. I'm gonna just do this with my hands. I don't have a lot of hair, and my hair is pretty thin, so it's just easier with my hands. Again, wear gloves. I just didn't have any, as usual. One thing I didn't like about this brand when I was on the website, it's like a pet peeve of mine, but it's how they show the colors. It clearly photoshopped, and it's, you know, the type of brand that doesn't even really try to make it look realistic. They just use the same photo of the same model over and over again, and they Photoshop different colors in them. That really upsets me, because I want realistic photos. I want to see how it looks in real life. I'm feeling, and I really am trying not to be negative because I haven't seen any results, but I'm feeling like this at best is a toner, and at worst it's gonna dye my hair purple. I so hope to be wrong. You know what? I formed an opinion about the consistency, and I don't like it. It's hard to spread. It's too thick, so it's really hard to have like a consistent amount of dye through the hair, at least when doing it yourself. When you have a very liquidy dye, it's just easy to spread.
across the hair. Not happening here. Not happening.
Okay, my memory card just got full in the meantime, but yeah, I finished dyeing it. I'm gonna wash my hair in 20 minutes and I'll see you with the results. I am back, ready to see this hair. I really gotta learn to trust the process, because I tell you, I was so incredibly nervous when I stepped into that shower, because I was sure that my hair was gonna turn out electric blue, and that's just my least favorite hair color of all time, at least on myself. So I was very, very, very nervous that that's what's gonna happen. So I actually didn't even leave the dye for the advised time. I took it way earlier. I just waited for 10-15 minutes tops, to be honest, and I kind of regretted it, because now on the top here it looks a little bit brassy still, but the middle to the tips is like pure silver, no yellow inside. I'm not even sure if you guys gonna be able to see like this major difference on camera, because sometimes it's hard to pick up like platinum to silver, but it's such a big difference in real life. This is like true neutral silver gray. But I'm so incredibly happy, because this is exactly what I wanted in terms of color. Next time that I wash my head, I will give it another try here on top of my head and leave it for a little bit longer this time. And it didn't leave me any type of blue hue or purple or anything, which I'm seriously surprised, because even during the time that I was washing my hair, I was panicking a little bit inside, because I was still seeing like patches of blue in my hair, and I was really worried that that would be noticeable. But no, it just everything came out in the shower. It looks great. It looks perfect. The only downsides I felt like was the texture. Very hard to apply. It felt like this thick paste pomade. I'm definitely gonna try and apply it on wet hair next time. And it didn't give me a lot of moisture back to my hair. When I was washing it, it felt very rough, to be honest. With other brands, usually when you dye your hair, it feels like you're coloring and doing a hair mask at the same time, because your hair feels pretty soft after you wash it. Didn't happen with this one, which is pretty ironic, taking into account that it felt like a hair mask applying it. I'm not sure how long this is gonna take to fade, so if you're curious, you can follow me on Instagram and I'll give you some updates on how the color is holding. Hopefully this will last for a while, because honestly I only have maybe half of the bottle, which means that if you would dye your entire hair with it, then you have the same hair length, you probably would use the whole bottle. And again, my hair is pretty thin and my sides are shaved, so that's not too good. Maybe it's because of the texture that it feels like you need to use a lot more product. When you have a liquidy formula, it just drips and coats your hair so easily that it feels like that you don't have to use that much. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm really happy with the end result, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!